Okay. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. It's time for more Rimworld. This time we are going to be doing something somewhat casual, I suppose. I mean, theoretically, it has the potential to be really rough. But I left in the mod combat readiness check for this one, and I debated, I went back and forth, but I decided we'll crank up the difficulty and keep combat readiness check. And what we're going to be doing is making money. We are going to just pretty much make a colony where the goal is to get 1 million wealth. And I have a mod here, declare victory. And so, as soon as we hit 1 million wealth on the screen, I can just declare victory, and that'll be it. And that's pretty much it. What else did I want to putz with? The only thing I really want to make sure is set properly is ignorance is bliss, because that tends to fuck us over. Okay, yeah, so that should be okay. Alright, so for mods, pretty much same as the last run I did, which was Rim War, except now I have removed Rim War. And may have removed like a couple other things or something like that, but as I said last time, I'm mostly pleased with this mod list. I did put in back the 40k stuff. I left it out because I left it out last time because apparently it was like about to be updated for Combat Extended or something like that. But now I updated Combat Extended, so I'm hoping it's all good. I don't know. I mean, it worked okay in the 40k playthrough, so should be okay. Oh, I also added in the Ashlands mod. I put that in the 40k playlist, but we didn't play in the Ashlands. I think we're gonna actually try the Ashlands this time. Let's see how it goes. I also added in URMC, United Rimworld Marine Corps. It's combat extended compatible and just adds more guns and more shit. And I love more guns and more shit. So there are a lot of guns in this game at the moment. All right, so colony, what are we doing? We know we want to play in the Ashlands, so there's that. I think we're gonna start Neolithic here. I'm tempted to do Naked Tribal Brutality. As always, it's a very tempting play style. And the idea of just one guy starting out on his own, and building his way up to becoming a millionaire is kind of appealing. So, yeah, I guess Naked Tribal Brutality is the way to go. I wonder if there's... I wonder if anyone has made a scenario. Okay, yeah, a lot of people have. God, there's like 20 tribal brutality starts. It's not really anything different than what I have. Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely far from the only person that likes to do naked tribal brutality. This one has the additional part of starting you as hungover after a raucous night of lovemaking and drinking to honor the gods. That's fun. Yeah, so they're basically all the same, though. It's just they wrote up a custom backstory for most of these. Right, so let's just do it. For a storyteller, last time we did Randy Random, and it was kind of easy. Um, Fan Farseer could be kind of interesting. Lets you know what incidents will occur in advance, but they're just more difficult and more often. That could be fun. We can always change it, so we'll give it a try. And we're gonna play on Blood and Dust. We'll give that a try. We'll see how this goes. Again, I don't really have any other restrictions, so we'll see. And so the world tech level here is set to Neolithic. We can change it to whatever. Since we have Ignorance is Bliss, I think it's fine setting it to Unrestricted, so we have all the factions, and we can eventually encounter all this stuff. Because if we just set it to Neolithic, I don't know when this changes, or if we have to manually change it. And I feel like we'll just get raided by bugs, mostly. And, like, a few tribals. So, yeah, we want to rise up through the rank. We want our enemies to rise up through the ranks, sort of, just as we do. Pollution is set at 0%. That's curious. I guess I don't really care. Yeah, we're not gonna do pollution, so I guess I don't care. Yeah, I think that's fine. So how are we gonna make our money? Well, there's a lot of different ways to make money. I think we're primarily gonna be looking at alpha crafts and making specific craft artisanal food goods, like clarified butter and black garlic and mayonnaise, stuff like that. And also probably drugs are going to be a common one. Um, I mean, you know, there's loads of ways to make money. This is an interesting world. So we want to do Ashlands. So there's the Blighted Ashlands, leaving an inhospitable wasteland. Sky is almost permanently covered in a thick cloud of ash. Very few animals and plants are capable of living here, with the waters being almost completely devoid of life. Unless you enjoy eating scathe craw, food will be difficult to obtain. So there's that, which sounds quite pleasant. Or there is the volcanic basalt hills, which is fun. Or there's just the regular ashlands, which I guess we're going to go with. Frequent ash storms slowly kill all life forms that are not adapted to the area, making this a difficult place to settle. It does have highly fertile soil that allows for a thriving, if unusual, ecosystem. Whoa, weird, wild stuff. Ashland grazelands. Flat pastoral land covered in grass and occasional mushroom trees. Much of the ash has been absorbed in the ground. Much like the ashlands, the terrain here is highly fertile, though large swaths of this fertility have been lost over time due to erosion. Landscape is largely dominated by wick wheat and hackalow, and large herds of grazing herbivores can often be found here. Sounds like a pretty easy one. Ashland swamp. Much of the land is covered by pools of stagnant water, making the landscape difficult to traverse and especially difficult to build upon. Draggletails, violet caprinus, and luminous rasula can help navigating the marshes at night. Few apex predators can be found here, with nixhounds and durzhawks being the most dangerous predators one is likely to face. Of course, those that frequent these swamps must also be careful around suspiciously shaped rocks, and especially careful around netch during the breeding season. Okay, this is a pretty hot area. Pretty average disease frequency of 1.0. I'm surprised by that. Now this is, yeah, really warm and also next to a hive, so you'll be questionable about that. There's also the Ashland Highlands. Treacherous rocky slopes dotted with pockets of dense vegetation and small pools of thermally heated water. Herds of Rotumbo are a common sight here, as is Ashen Jazzbay, which thrives on the rocky soil. Okay. Now is there one that I could find of that that's like cold? That would be ideal. Blighted petrified forest. Soil is bare and water is turned to sludge, and while there are trees here, they yield little parasol wood. Not a pleasant place to live. You're not kidding. Here is Ashlands. So that's just straight up Grazelands or Ashlands or Blighted Ashlands. It's cooler. I wouldn't say this is cold, though. I don't know. Do I want cold? I guess I don't want cold if I'm going to be growing a lot. That pretty much just means I have to wait for, I have to wait for, hydroponics. There's also Ashland Meadows, which is like the temperate forest version. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Ashland Forest. Also pretty simple. Why is it so warm? I don't know. I guess we shouldn't base things on temperature. We should base it on just the features. So do I want just like a nice forest? I guess we're already on a harder difficulty. I guess picking something like this. Look at this. It's not bad. It's not bad. Sure. All right. For our ideologian, let's go with corporate origin. We're all about money here. And we definitely want trader, because that improves our trading price, which is going to be very big. Beyond that, we could take water primacy, because we're building around this caldera lake. That's not a bad idea. Rainfall's blessed. I kind of like that, and that'll be interesting. And then let's do tea primacy. Tea drinking required. That sounds kind of fun. Vegan would kind of be OP, really. Like high farming yield for growing all our drugs and stuff. That seems pretty powerful. Definitely more powerful than Rancher, I think. There's also Epicurean, where we demand high-quality meals. Craft culture could be good as well, for, like, just making a lot of clothing and things like that. Yeah, okay. I'm probably on board with that. Crafting speed is slower, but our quality is higher. I think that pairs fairly well. We'll be known for just making high quality dusters. No, we would pick something more interesting than that. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with craft culture, so we'll do that. Trader, water primacy, craft culture. The flow is what we're known as. So our leader is our best crafter. That works. Bathtubs are desired. So we gotta have a lot of bathtubs. We have to have more than one per colonist. That's a lot of bathtubs. Hygiene rate factor plus 10%. Hydro agriculture revered. Farms near water terrain grow faster. Farms more than 3 tiles away from water grow slower. Interesting. Okay, so if we're in a watery biome, we get a +3 mood. So that's just permanent, really. That's great. Expectations are high. Our people are creatures of comfort. Trading is required, so we will have to be doing that constantly. But we get a +10% on trade price. Oh, and we're doing naked tribal brutality. So I kind of have to start with... I don't have to start with high crafting. Our starter character doesn't have to be the leader, but it feels right if they are. So, okay. So what do I want then? For naked tribal brutality, we're looking at... Well, let's not do a human. Let's start... I have so many fucking xenotypes. Let's be something more interesting. I mean, I could be... What would be the most sort of corporate, money-focused? Genie? That's socially inept, though. No, we need something very charismatic, very, money-focused. These unsightly specimen pursue the satisfaction of their genetically induced greed by persuading or pummeling the opposition into a mutually beneficial arrangement. Also capable of puking up a sticky muck. Okay, not quite what we're looking for. Not an android, no. No super soldiers. No. I mean, human really does fit the bill here. But I wanted to be kind of different. I could be a fucking mind flayer. Wow. Insanity blast, unstable mind. Yeah, this doesn't really... That's interesting. Okay. Awful crafting. No, that's not gonna work. Here's like an ocean themed one. Sort of makes sense. Awful plants would be pretty rough though. Move without movement penalty through water. Interesting. And water regeneration. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, honestly, human is kind of what it is. It's probably the most suitable for a greedy bastard that's charismatic and wants to make $1 million. I thought I was going to be interesting, but I guess not this time. Okay, so we want decent crafting. I think we need decent plants. And I need decent social. Other than that, it doesn't really matter much. But those would be the key points. So I'm just looking for passion in crafting and social most of all. And then if we get anything beyond that... Pain-driven. Fueled by pain. But a critical and social is not what we want. Can do not want criticals. Okay. Incapable of violent is a little rough. Ascetic doesn't really make sense. But talent trader is definitely what we want. I'm honestly okay with him being incapable of violent, even though that will make it tricky at the start. We'll have to rely on traps entirely. So he would need decent construction. And I mean just for like raids that we're going to get and predators possibly. Do I want to just edit this guy? No, we'll keep going for a little bit. But I do want talent trader. That is the most sensible option. $72? No. This is a young man's game. $1 million? That's young man shit. A snob, but he's steadfast. So this is natural at crafting, which is probably good. Honestly, I think this might be fine. I will edit stuff, but I think that'll work. I think snob is correct. He's born a snob. He'll remain a snob. Slob, though, we'll skip. Steadfast, I don't really care about. And then we want talent trader. Yeah, that's another 10% on trade price improvement. It's great. And then just to make it not brutal at the start, we will grab super immune. So there you go. Everything else I think is pretty good. He's 21. He's capable of all things. Perhaps I could adjust his backstory to make a little bit more sense, I guess. Like aspiring diplomat. Apprentice smith. Anyway, he started out as an apprentice smith. That works. And then his adulthood... Master trader. That's a little much. For some reason, my Google started playing music in the background. That's worrisome. Something with a merchant? Oh god, that disables everything. No, we don't really want anything disabled for him. It's just not really gonna be good. Oh boy, there's many options. Mud digger. Can you sort? I don't think... Oh, you can sort. Okay, we want to sort by something that gives a bonus to... Let's say social. He was a pimp. No. Tax collector. There you go. That's a pretty minor buff. I think that works out pretty well. He was a tribal tax collector, and that's why they kicked him the fuck out. They were sick of his idea. He came up with the idea of taking taxes from everyone, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here, Red." All right, I think that works. I think that works okay. His sister slash ex-lover, Bringa Buffalo Roxetto. Well, the plot thickens. Let's start. Okay. Here we are. Well, it's not bad. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways into this center section, but that's easily fixable. We do have quite a bit of water, I assume. Yep, in a watery biome. Good. They also gave me recently traded for some reason. But they also... I need to have a head wrap or he feels bad. And pants. So, we got plenty of trees. But these give parasol wood. Completely ineffective as fuel. Okay. We have stony soil all around the water, which is kind of shitty. Oh man, that really conflicts with our shit. Damn. There's fertile soil everywhere but around the water. The whole place is fertile except around the water. Fuck. This is farms within 3 tiles or less of water get plus 20%, otherwise minus 20%. Is that still worth it though? Plus 20 here would bump it up to 90% fertility. Although it's technically not fertility. This is a 20% growth speed. So it depends on what you're planting, I suppose. I think there are things that would still benefit from just being infertile. And then there are other things that we would actually want to place here that like stony soil. Or don't mind it nearly as much. So that would be, well, let's plant something. So within 3. I mean, if it's not exact, I'm not going to cry about it, but... So potatoes are a classic example. They have a fertility sensitivity of 40%. Which means whether you plant them in stony soil or you plant them in fertile soil, it doesn't matter nearly as much as something like rice, which has a sensitivity of 100%. There are some other things that actually prefer stony soil. Yeah, sweet potatoes. Rich soils are actually detrimental to them. They do not tolerate frost, growing best at an average temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is, because I'm an American, and I refuse to ever learn. But I think sweet potatoes are going to be what we look at, even though it's not super quick. So maybe we might also plant some rice just in the fertile area. You know what? Actually, let's compare and contrast. I would like to see exactly what's worth it. So let's just plant this here, and then plant this here, and they'll both be rice. And then we'll be able to see. Beyond that, we want to cut down some trees and make a little hut for ourselves, because there's predators around, and they will... Look at this thing, an elite. An alate. I remember these from Morrowind. I guess I didn't mention that. It's a Morrowind mod. Some of you maybe picked up on that. All right. And he's not going to let me grow. Or he's not going to let me... There we go. So structure. Rustic wall. Made out of parasol. And we don't need anything big. And then a door, single door. You got a single door for me? Yes, you do. Because that is the cheapest of doors. There you go. And we can put in a little spot. And it is pretty warm out, so I don't know if I want to throw a campfire in there. I'll put in a crafting spot. We need that. We'll put in a nice stockpile zone. But beyond that, put that in there. If I get some steel, we could just get a fueled stove, which would be good. But for right now... Ooh, can I even make that with... I don't think I can make that with parasol wood. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to find real wood. Just from these, like, poplars. There we go. And we'll get some fruit going. There's no way to harvest specifically, like, edible stuff. It'll include trees and that. Okay. Alright. What is this? Emperor Parasol Moss. Not particularly tasty, but many animals seem to enjoy it. It can also be used to create an elixir that boosts resistance to ash buildup during ash storms. This is edible? Can I make meals out of it? No, it will not make meals out of it. I guess I can eat it raw. Possibly. Yeah, he will eat it raw. It's probably not a good idea. Okay. He's being nice and industrious, though. It's good. Oh, man, it's warm out. We're going to want to get a passive cooler going. Avoid those nasty, nasty mood buffs. Thankfully, with Dub's bad hygiene, our passive coolers refuel with water and not wood. Otherwise, that would be quite obnoxious. Just make this real quick. Now refill it. Okay, now go to bed. Perfect. Oh, you ate without a table. Oh God. Stellar Augury. Oh yeah, I get notices. A trader caravan is coming. Today. Destiny calls and you must answer. There's also an elite hunting me. Which means now I have to stay inside until the trader caravan gets here. Or until it just goes and hunts something else. Which it did. Okay. Alright, we got food. Good. Just gonna plant some rice. And tomorrow we will see the difference. Also, we'll see how this compares. Rice in fertile soil is always the great sort of benchmark. Visitor groups. You know, it's going to confuse me when I think that it's happened now, but really it's just telling me it's going to happen later today or something. I'm going to panic at certain moments. All right, so we can make... Ooh, can I make... Yeah, throw spikes? Because then I could piss off one of these, like this thing, and have them kill it. Make that right now. Let's be dumb, shall we? Oh, where's he going? He's hunting a jaguar. We don't want that. We want you to hunt me. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! That's how you do it. That is how it is done. All right, yeah. Okay, rice plant infertile soil with my debuff, 96% growth rate. At the water, 84% in soil. That means that for rice, for anything that's 100% fertility, it is still better to use the fertile. Sweet potatoes, however, 100% growth rate here. So that does edge out rice as far as growth rate, but does it edge it out at time and yield? This is 5.8 days for 10 yield. Rice is 3 days for 6 yield. Ipso facto, do the fucking matho, and I think rice in fertile soil is still the best. Shame, shame. Now, it's not the whole tale, because there is a couple other factors. One being sowing time. Higher yield means that we don't have to sow as much to get the same amount of food. And also there is the fact that variety matters for us, thanks to Vanilla Variety Expanded. So he is going to get a mood debuff if our variety is not up to snuff. Let us get a well going out of parasol wood and a latrine. He'll take a shit in that immediately. Level up our construction goodly. Another traveler group is coming. Thankfully, it's all good so far. Yes, I know. Nice traders. Actually, maybe I can sell them wood or something and just get a weapon. No, they're not willing to buy anything. Maybe they'll buy my meat. Nope, but they left a gift for plasteel. Well, it's a start. What do you want? A war bow. That would be nice. Not gonna happen, though. What other predators do we have here? Another elite there. And another one down there. Okay. Is what it is. Alright, we should probably get a... I can only do a chiseled bed. And I don't have any stone. Can I cut stone? No. Fair. And we're gonna need more than 31 leather to get any form of clothing, I think. If I grow a smoke leaf, I can weave hard weave, and I get smoke leaf. So win-win. That's probably what I should be growing. But yeah, the most basic myco thread. The fuck is that? Creche cloth. Weave creche cloth into cloth. The fuck is creche cloth? Obviously, it's from Ashlands. Do I have creche wheat? Okay, I can try grabbing that and get a little cloth, I suppose. But I just want to cover up my pants, my cheeks. I want to cover up my cheeks to avoid the debuff. So that would be the kilt, which is 40, unfortunately. And I may as well just get light tribal wear at that point. Could make a tribal backpack, but it's not really essential. They left me 525, 762. Weren't you you're a fucking republic. What are you doing with this? And obviously they weren't carrying that, so it doesn't correspond to anything. Let's go get this creche weed. Fresh cloth. So you can just make stuff out of this then. Shit. This is the only stuff on the map though. There's loads of plants. Yeah, there wasn't any other fresh weed. That was it. But I don't think I can grow that myself. Okay. It's fine. Let's then... Yeah, see, I don't really want to... I don't want to have to cut down trees, so just do that. And do the smoke leaf. We can start our money-making process. Aside from that, we want to sort of secure our borders. That will help quite a bit, because eventually we're going to get raided, and I'd rather just kill him with a wood trap. Yes, the smoke leaf must grow. Alright, let's get him on the proper schedule then. Okay. Yeah, getting that meat was pretty good. Okay, so we want to have just rustic walls, the bare minimum, which is already kind of a big area. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. That's already covered. So then just straight across, except I probably want to mine that out eventually soon, so just do that. I guess I'll have my kill box. I probably should have put my kill box near me. This probably should have been my kill box. That's a nice big area for it. It's not at an angle. But I guess we'll make this the kill box. So then... Do that. And, yeah, this is going to take a while. Pretty much that. It'll take a while. Oh, you need construction 3. Okay, then we're gonna have to do cavalry spikes. Just not great, but we'll probably have construction 3 by the end of that. That's pretty time consuming, dude. Sure about that? Yep. Yep. Level up that construction. Very slowly. Oh my god. Okay. You got any other food around here? Ink caps, parasol bush, cornberry, comberry bush. Yeah, there's various things to eat. Maybe. Still didn't finish that. It's going fast. He's buzzing around, man. He's got a lot of energy. Okay. It's coming together. Not quite a construction 3, but not bad. Another trader caravan coming along. They know this guy's gonna be the money. They already know. Really? That couldn't be finished? Come on, there you go. Damn, his fucking moderate expectations. What an asshole. Sweet potatoes at 35. Fertile rice already at 66. That's the way to go. Smoke leaf will take a while. So we're probably going to want to plant just a lot more rice. Or, even better, just radishes. Pick an area here where I don't have to cut down trees. Radishes are the fastest. 1.5 days. With 100% fertility. Oh, they require 6 skill. Let me guess. I can't do chickpeas either. No, I can do chickpeas. They're not as fast as rice. But they have better yield. 38 yield. So I guess we'll plant those and keep living off the land. Butter cake mushroom. Perfect. Really? Can't you just do something with your life? Really? Oh yeah, he's hauling it. Okay. Let's get you on these butter cakes. He's gonna eat ash fungus raw. Sounds yummy. I hate raw food -7. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we got a wild man wandering in. That wasn't much notice, but thank you. Imperial Deserter quest. And then an orbital trader arrival. I don't need to know about that. Yeah, we're definitely not going to go against the Empire. They got a lot of money, and we want that money. We want to earn it. Okay, at least he's going to cook it this time. Always a very slow start with naked tribal brutality. Chaste deserter. I do not want to be an enemy of the Empire of God. No thanks. Central Republic left me ethereal cloth battle banner. That is a weapon. I'm almost certain. Battle banner. Force equip. No, it is not. Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. Okay, this is just utility that increases my pain shock threshold. Well, not much we can do about that. Goldilocks wandering into the area. Transport pod crash. Now we're talking. He's gonna fucking cut himself on this shit. Yeah, I know. No recent trades. Give me a break. Now you ate raw food again. Oh, what an asshole. And he's sweaty because he didn't want to refill this. How's the rice looking? Okay, rice is pretty much ready to go. That's good. Let's try finishing this building. Damn it. Fine. Harvest some rice. No, don't eat it raw. What, I don't have enough? And now I broke. Well, maybe we'll get catharsis out of it. You never know. Yeah, couldn't stop that. I think we're just gonna have him harvest all of this. You could at least sleep it off, dude. Fuck. Stop eating it. Okay, well, that was pleasant. Combat readiness check is it's gonna do wonders for us for a while. All right. Botch. Are you botching rice? Come on, dude. Okay, he's got food in him. Thankfully. We're gonna plant a lot more, but let's try and finish this. Oh my god. Botch. Okay, snug as a bug. Nope, not quite. Ah, we're snug as a bug. Okay, that's good. Now we can plant more crops and I probably should put in a door back here. I want to get the rest of this creche. Transport pod crash. Carlson. Carlson. Well, he's a cook, and he has some... Or is that apathy? No, that's natural. He's a natural plants, natural cooking. He's forbidden from doing mining, but he likes it. And he's a medic. This is someone we want on our side. That means that I'm going to have to convert this to a prison room. And if I'm going to get to him in time... We're going to have to deconstruct this real quick. Capture him. Good. And we want to convert him to our ways, because he is part of some heathen religion. Whoops. Yeah, he's going to want to raid. And we can't have that happening. So, but I'm also going to need my own bedroom now. Does not have to be big. Good. It's unfortunately more food that I don't have. Quit eating it. What, you can't cook any of this shit? Oh, it's paused because I still have a meal. Well, eat the... Oh, I see. I don't care. Eat it. Okay. Carlson. Nika Carlson. Might be my wife before we know it. Getting some wild people wandering in constantly. I like your crafting and social. You would fit in well here, and that is incredible intellectual for a wild woman. Big boned scholar. That sounds like fucking waifu material to me. But I only have 4 animals. I don't even know if that's enough to tame a wild person. No, you gotta have 6 to tame them. Damn. Would have been nice. Ooh, that conversion's gonna take a while. A lot of messages you're sending me. Single animal insanity. Okay, let's finish this. And haul that. Alright, we do have some people here, so that helps. I have a club. Oh, is that Carlson's club? It's not bad. Can't buy anything, obviously, although I do need to make a trade. There you go. Trade occurred. Yep, recently traded. That helps a lot. Thank you. Shame. Well, you wouldn't have to defecate in the open if you had just moved this. Fuck. You're gonna have to feed this asshole. Okay, good. Convert him again. 5% each time. And then we have to recruit him. It's gonna take a while. We really should be planting during this stressful time. Slow going, man. I don't know what to tell you. Naked tribal brutality is always slow. Red is a long way from 1 million. He is at 3,344. Now, if we... I got a mod that was a show your wealth mod. There we go. So for items... There you go. That Emperor Parasol Moss. Technically, I own 405 of it. So that's contributing quite a lot. It's also counting the human corpse. So there's a human corpse somewhere on the map, and that counts towards your wealth. Yes, it's fucking ludicrous. My cloth and my leather, that counts. All that ammo they gave me, that's $90 towards it. There's also a multifunctional dagger somewhere on the map. Really? Oh, that? Where the hell was the club? Also, what the fuck? Look at all these bathtubs. I need a lot of bathtubs. Why did God give me so many bathtubs? I don't have any plumbing. I won't for a while, but that's fun. Right. So... Let's, fucking botched it. We're up to 39. If I had not botched that, we would be fine. Idiot. Sweet potatoes are almost coming in, though, so that'll help. Yeah, you can eat that. It's fine. Surely there's other things to harvest. More butter cakes. Lots of butter cakes. Once we get Carlson, though, in our group, things are gonna fly pretty well. Doubling your manpower is just it's big. It's very big. Very time consuming. Rat. Fuck. It's not good. I have no weapons except for a throw spike. And I can't really oh, it got hit by the... Yes, perfect. Oh, you're a dead rat. I'm gonna butcher you and eat you. I need you to convert every chance you get, man. It's very important. I need like a big flashing light whenever he's ready to convert again. Alright, Carlson is up. Honestly brings more problems than solutions there. But sweet potato harvest is in, which should do us for a decent amount of time. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay, well, we're up to 6%. So, you know, just a couple more days probably, and he'll be converted, and then recruitment will take forever. 13 resistance. And now we got food poisoning. That don't help. Ugh. Sorry, Carlson, I puked on your floor. Okay. My lover. We are lovers. 13 construction. Medical, crafting, art. Some plant skill. Again, it's more just like I need to expand my my numbers. Fortunately, I don't think I'm gonna... Well, yeah, I'm psychotically wandering and you're passing by. Oh no, you're a trader caravan. Awesome. So because of the... Or you're not. You're moving on. I think you're just moving through. Damn it. So because of the We Are United mod, if you have a connection to... You have a You're on Luciferium? Oh, no! Oh, you're fucked. You're done. There's no... I mean, nothing I can do. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's really, really, really shitty luck. Damn it! All this time spent fucking converting. May as well just enslave them until she dies then. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, she's not amazing, but she would have been nice for cooking and for medical purposes. Oh, God, Red, you're not having a good go of it. Picking the ideology that increases your expectations at the start of naked tribal brutality is not especially wise, let's say. And Carlson broke, so there goes that. Now we're gonna fight, and she's got claws, so nothing I can do. Bleeding out in 3 hours. I now have a massive scar on my eyes. I'm in shock due to pain. And that is the end of Red's road to becoming a millionaire. Great. Great start. Fuck. Yeah, of course. Um, we're about to get the smoke leaf in, which will help in a couple ways. We'll be able to make some cloth to make some clothes out of. And then I'll also be able to make some joints to help improve my mood, which is pretty abysmal. Now, if Carlson goes berserk again, this is just unwinnable at this point. But if she has a different break or doesn't break, then maybe I can somewhat quickly enslave her. And she can help me cook and harvest some stuff. That's assuming the wandering, you know, ceases. Went berserk again. Same outcome. Then I'd have to reload from a ways back and just enslave her quicker. Just smarter. Oof, oof. And this is why I don't play on commitment mode, because I can't handle stuff like that. Alright. Slave. Let us consume. That's the food poisoning. I should have known that. Which is a big factor of why I broke. My mood absolutely plummets. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good start. Being on the road to recovery. Yes, cooking outside next to your butcher spot. Not smart. I know. Sadistic rage. Now I'm going to try to kill my prisoner and fail because I'm an idiot. And then die that way. Fuck. This might be unwinnable with Carlson here. Getting food poisoning was really the straw that broke my back. Yeah, okay. How far back do we have to go here? Well, if I go back far enough, I can skip all the converting, which was just a massive waste of time. We get her enslaved real quick, get things back on track, so on and so forth, before probably either banishing her or I don't know. What if I eat this one? Nice. That helps a lot. That other one is food poison, so give it to her. Except if she goes berserk, I'm dead, so that's good. Now, did you get food poisoning? No. Weird. It's close. There it is. Enslave. Done. Okay, excellent. So you need to do all this shit. Oh, we need a faction name. Oh, it's gotta be something... something corporate. We're gonna call it Red Mart. Like Walmart, but for red. I don't really care what place is called. The Gacalago Expanse. Fucking berserk. God damn it. She's not going to snap out of it. God damn it. Picking her up was just a mistake. I have to go all the way back. There's no good will come from this with a Saurid that that has a Luciferium addiction. It's just not going to work. And I don't think I have a save from before. So really, I'm just going to strip her and then kick her out. And then at least I'll have clothes. And we'll hope for something better to come along. I don't need another person. We know you can beat the game solo. I don't need another person. And that's just trouble waiting to happen. So strip. And then I can finally equip some shit on my body. It's tattered, but whatever. And then emancipate. See ya. Alright, you could have asked, but sure. And I got 17 goodwill with the Red Pit Bandits. Hey, every little bit helps. For now, make that... And really, that should be your bed. No, don't eat that one. Eat this one. Alright. We should be good on food now. Probably close to perpetually. Pretty darn close. Do I have... Yes, I could build the storage pit, which is even better. An enemy raid coming in. Ooh, boy. Thuthuwo. Two of them? Fuck me. What happened to combat readiness check? Let's see how they do with the spikes. Oh, perfect. Okay, well, I don't like that you set it on fire, but I like that you're bleeding a bunch. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna... In the monsoon weather, this is gonna be a terrible throw. Yup. You've got a club, and I do not. Well, it's just wood. It's not the end of the world. What is he doing? Oh, he's going to destroy all my cavalry spikes. I don't really want to fight him, you know? But I should go get this knife. Oh, I got visitors coming in. Perfect. We're going to mill about my base. I mean, luckily we're in a monsoon, so the fires aren't much of a problem. I'm just gonna go inside. And I caught the flu. Big surprise. Holy shit, that was some fucking combat, man. Ooh, wait a minute. Do I want to save you? Good melee, good plants, good medical, good intellectual. Yes, I think so. Psychopath. Good, I guess. I think that makes it harder to convert. Swordsman is... Yeah, that's why he's... And he's a Neanderthal, so you fucking melee the shit out of anybody. His right eye got cut out. That's a bummer, but livable. You know, he's not a ranged attacker, so that's fine. Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm gonna tend to myself real quick with the flu. Then we're gonna capture you. And then we're gonna tend to you without medicine. Hopefully you don't get any infections. No, please leave now. Okay, we fought off our first raiders. 52 conditions need tended. You're not getting tended. I got shit to do with my life, man. What was that? Bumble drone migration. That's nothing. Okay, well, we're staving off the flu for now, so that helps. He did drop medicine, which is awesome. %, not bad, not bad. I think the monsoon is letting up. No, he does not get that. That's for our flu. You idiot. Monsoon's over. I got food poisoning. That does not help. We're gonna have to feed him something. I think he'd rather be fed than tended to. Come on, no, don't, fuck. I mean, if you got an infection, okay. It's not great. I mean, we're training our medical, I guess. Yeah, it was poor. That higher expectation is just brutal. And now Val went berserk too. Oh. infection catching up to him. Gonna have permanent damage in his right fourth toe because of that. So he's not gonna die because I have that mod that infections make sense. But it is going to spread, which isn't good. Now it went to his right middle toe. But then he... Oh, he got it. Okay, good. So it wasn't too bad. Just some nasty permanent damage to one of his toes. Might lose the toe completely. As for our flu, not really much of a problem, but yeah, we do want to tend him, and I should be working to convert him this whole time. How you doing? Oh, 10%. Nice. I'm out of wood, so that's great. That's real good news. We need that to cook, so please do that. Some nasty permanent damage. Really leveling up our medical, at least. You gotta feed this guy, man. You have feeding check. You're just an asshole. So many conditions. What the fuck? Stupid Neanderthal. But he's gonna be my right-hand man, my enforcer. I'll do all the talking, don't worry. Fucking one-eyed Neanderthal psychopath. Shit. I don't want to... I can execute him, apparently. Which might down him. No, he's a fucking Neanderthal. He's insane. You're bleeding out, man. I mean, eventually he'll drop, right? No, he's gonna go for the weapons, of course. Just throw spikes. Bleeding out in 2 hours now. Did you lose anything else important? No, apparently not. So stupid. Why can't you see? Life will be good here, my friend. And we'll get to that some other time. Such an idiot. Thank God. Fucking hell. Does this not accept? You can't change the fuel on this? Oh man, that must be Medieval Overhaul that lets you change the fuel. Fuck, it has to be real wood. That's a problem. Time consuming, man. Yeah, let's hold off on any repairs for the moment. That's not a great use of our time. Getting real wood is a good way to spend our time, though. Oh, are you... that reset? No, it's still convert. Probably just unconscious. Well, let's get a hoopstone ring in. Everybody likes hoopstone. All my homies love hoopstone. Fuck. Damn it! Ugh. But, you know, the dream is real. Someday we'll be living the life of fucking luxury, eating hot cuisine on our mountain of drugs, in air conditioning. But this is the low point. This is really the low point. No recent trade. Let's fix that real quick. We can sell him a club or, God willing, all this ammo. Cargo pods apparel coming in soon. That'll be nice. All right, are you done hiding? You got shit to do, man. Life's not gonna get better in there. Jesus. Sell the club. Yeah, obviously I can't buy. I could buy a couple pieces of jerky, but that's not doing anything. And the problem is, we don't have that many sweet potatoes left. I do have rice and smoke leaf to eventually get to. if life were better. It would probably be better to just recruit now, and then at a later point, when things are much more comfortable, then convert him. Usually I tend to just try to convert him and get it done with, but times are kind of tough. And yeah, I know the reason we're going through so much wood is because this is out in the open, but it's going to be way too hot inside. So that might be worth the mood debuff. Yeah, Hoopstone. Now life's better. Dude, he's loving Hoopstone. Holy shit. 24%. We can do this. Look, mood's up to 66%. Gonna rebuild the cavalry spikes. Don't take any damage, please. 14%. Good, good, good. Things are looking up. Earliest harvest day, 13th of Jugist. Yeesh. Alright, we got stuff to do. Don't jerk around here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Hoopstone. Hoopstone keeps the mood up. You fill that. Get some sleep. And that's fine. What was that? What was that conversion? I don't recommend this, by the way. He's gonna trigger it at some point. 3.8%. So close. All right, I don't think we're going to have any horrific berserk mood breaks in the next minute. Conversion has occurred. That should help your mood a little bit. Recruit. Ooh, no resistance. Excellent. Not going to be long now. Give it to me. Give me my enforcer. Done. Okay. We're going to go with Red Mart again. And we'll go with Gray Cliff. Yeah, I mean, there's gray cliffs here. Yeah, sure. Okay, good. So again, Val is good with plants. So that's going to be the main thing Val is going to level up. Soon Val will be my enforcer and my researcher. But plants are key for the moment. And also expanding our structures. I'm actually going to leave it off here, though. I'm going to play some more on my own. I will get things properly situated with the two of us. Maybe, you know, some more will come along. But we got through the really early rough parts. So things should start to be on the upward curve now. I say optimistically. But yeah, I can't really worry about making money just yet. I got to get all the basics taken care of. And thankfully Val has some construction, so we can put up proper traps, which will be better. And Val has melee skills, so that's good. So I'm not overly worried about raids for the moment. And we got the smoke leaf coming in, so we should have clothes for us both. Get some more food going. Get a proper base set up with a kitchen and bedrooms and stuff. You know, all the usual stuff. But for now, my name is Mangg. Game watching has been Rimworld with the I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something. I don't know. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.